What's up, everybody? TJ here with Fitness Realty. We've got our today's training topic, and as you guys know, we have that inside of our team in our chat channel. So if you guys are interested in joining our team, you would see these conversations going on in our chat channel. But I wanted to make sure you guys could see them online, so we started a YouTube series video all about it. Today's is all about goal setting, and so stay tuned for that. But before we get to the actual meat and potatoes, let's do our quote of the day. So the quote of the day is "Courage is found in unlikely places," from J.R.R. Tolkien. So if you guys know which books he wrote, put those down in the comments below. All right, so when we get to the beginning of December, I usually start to take an introverted or an introspective look into my goals for 2024. And so I wanted to kind of pass that on to everybody else. I want you guys to start looking at what you've done for the past year. And if you did excellent, great. And if you had room for more effort, then let's try to make that more or increase that some more for 2025. So we've got the beginning of December. Like I said, I'm going to start looking at my 2024 goals, and then I'm going to start analyzing what I want for 2025. I typically have about a page and a half of goals that I would like to do. I actually think that 2024, I kind of messed up on most of my goals. So this year was kind of wacky. We did pretty amazing things in the real estate space, but I also just kind of went wayward on some of the goals that I had. And so I think that for 2025, I'm going to pare it down even more than I did for 2024. I do have some YouTube videos of my goals and me explaining all of my goals. And if you go back to 2023, you can see like 3 or 4 pages worth of goals, which is that's just too many, in my opinion. And then in 2024, I had about a page and a half. So I'm trying to really scale that down. But before we get too far along, let's go right into the meat and potatoes. So the first thing is these are going to be the top 3 goal setting ideas. So last video I had 7 ideas for you. That was way too long, so now we're only going to have 3. So the first one, obviously having SMART goals. So having it be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. So instead of saying I want to get fit, which we'll get to the top goals here in a second, you could say I will run for 3 miles 4 days a week for the next 3 months. So it's way more specific, way more measurable than just saying I want to get fit, because that just doesn't mean anything. It might mean something in your own head, but how do you measure that? And then up next, we have reverse engineering. So starting with the big picture goal and breaking that down into smaller goals, that can help you have a very achievable process throughout the year. Sometimes if your goal is to, let's say, to sell 10 homes, then you might say, wow, 10 homes, I've never even sold a home, so what should I do? I've never even done that, so I don't know if I can even do 10. So maybe start smaller. Say, all right, this month I'm going to sell 1 home. And if you can do that 10 months in a row, then you hit your main major goal, and then you get more confident in that process. So I like the idea of reverse engineering and taking smaller bites. Obviously, you can use that quote, how do you eat an elephant, or how do you consume an elephant? 1 bite at a time. So when you have small steps in there, you guys can actually achieve those goals that are your big, hairy, audacious goal, if you will. All right, third is going to be an accountability system. So I know that a lot of times it is so hard to have an accountability partner or an accountability team. If you're looking for something like that in real estate specifically, we have our team that has a Tuesday night meeting. It's an accountability meeting. We actually talk about what we did for the week and what we're going to do for the next week in real estate. We try to keep it real estate specific, but sometimes it kind of creeps into personal goals. But having that accountability process really helps people do something, because they know that other people are they know that other people understand their goals, or they've heard it, and then when you start to fall short on that, you kind of feel this little bit of guilt come in. And not that guilt's a good thing to have, but it's a good principle to use in this accountability process so that you can get your goals done and achieve what you want. All right, and then at the very bottom, you guys can see I just took the top three goals that are set usually as either New Year's resolutions or anything like that. So obviously health and fitness, I think that's at the top of everybody's mind right at the new year. And then financial, of course, we could all solve all of our problems if we had all the money in the world, most likely. I shouldn't say that. Money can't buy you happiness, but it sure helps. All right, and then the third one on there is personal development. So if that's taking a course or whatever in your life, those are the top three goals that are usually set. All right, so I tried to keep this video a lot shorter than yesterday's. So if you guys have comments about goals or goal setting, or you have ideas that can really help somebody else that may have helped you, share that with us. Because if you had a big struggle or you found something that really helped propel you to the future, share that around so that we can see if it will help somebody else on our team or on our channel. So, all right, as you guys know, I'm TJ with Fitness Realty. I love you guys. Thanks so much. We help people buy and sell homes all over Utah, and we will start branching outside of Utah here pretty soon. All right, see you guys. Bye.